Hello, everybody. This is your friendly neighbor, Lisa Foxy. And, uh, welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. I'm sure you guys probably was expecting me to stream this episode, but I got to eventually still continue my other episodes, or connect it all the same. But if you guys missed out on my last live stream when Argentine was here with us in the Honkai Star Rail chapter, I will be sure to leave that link down below for you guys so that way you guys can see it. So that way you don't miss out on what happened with that. So today we got some new characters that came out today. We got Ron May, and I hope I said her name right. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Ron May, and then we bring, of course, my favorite character ever, Blade. He has returned to us once more. And we also have Shue. Not too quite great with the Chinese pronunciations, but she's new, and she's also a destructive character. I hope she doesn't do HP consuming as well. And then we have March. She's here, which I'm pretty sure everybody is probably very familiar with March 7th. And also Ting Yun, and she is here too, who also gives buffs and stuff. So ice and shield damage and buffs, and I'm not too sure quite what she does. I know they explained it, but I just like to kind of look at it myself when I go in here. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited to try out all these wonderful characters. We also have the Gift of Odyssey that is out today as well in this. So if you guys haven't heard that from the live stream, it is from not my live stream, but Honkai Star Rail's live stream. They mentioned that they're allowing us to get these for free. Also, I had to read up more because I thought that Dr. Ratio was going to be in our mailbox immediately, but we have to finish up these chapters, so hopefully we will. So I am looking forward of doing so, but for now I'm going to be doing chapter episodes like usual and try my best, of course, to pull for the new character. And I usually like to do so that way you guys can try out the character yourself when I have it, at least if you guys have me all my friend on there. We also got Critter Picks, which I just was on it a little moments ago. We also get to create cute kitties, it seems. And there's a trash kitty. Wow. And then it looks like there's March, and this looks like I keep messing him up. I know it's not genuine. It's the little kid. I just call him the little kid. I know he's got a name. I feel bad because he always keeps getting beaten up by everybody. But jeez. Anyways, and then we got the big main chapter here. So I'm so excited to get ready to just jump in here, and hopefully we can unlock his Dr. Ratio's character. At least for us, that gets it early. All right, so let's start with. I'm gonna start with the kitties first. I wanted to do the main story with this, but we're gonna do this one first. Because the Genius Society wanted us, which, lucky for me, I'm already right next door to Hedera. Angel, the simulated universe has been updated. We've added a new algorithm, branch to the expansion module. Simulated universe Gold and Gears. Gold and Gears? For me, number 27, Rupert, is one of the most intriguing members in the society. It's proclaimed itself to be an emperor and started a crisis in the machine emperor known throughout the universe, the First Emperor's War. Ron May plans to cultivate Nois, and Screwlum has always been interested in the origins of organic lives. So we quickly found ourselves on the same page and decided to focus on the time before death of number 27, Rupert. The first step is to extract concepts such as calculations, logic systematically. Then we need to organize them and filter out content related to inorganic system, oh my god, inorganic lives. I'm sorry. I said it and then I can't say it again. Oh, okay. I'm doing great. All right, prepare yourself for you're about to witness history of the cosmic Droidhead. Okay. So the IPC seems interested in the simulated universe project. Of course, they would be. Who wouldn't? I'm already discussing with them about the implications of the project. Be a good tester and do your best. As she tells me to just go in there. Alright. Head to the simulated universe expansion module. And the Go Gear. Okay, it's time for you to start exploring here. Okay. I'm gonna bring destruction character, at least for me. Dial me increase damage to all. Okay, so you check the path boost here. Okay. Go Gear Custom has different passive effects. Once requirements for the passive effects are met, they will provide different buffs based on the path chosen. Preservation Shield, Remembrance increase effect. Maybe I should have went back to Remembrance. But it does increase my damage because I do have a damaged character. Ooh, but I can increase ultimate damage for all. Okay. Now the problem with this is I don't know who's gonna be there. I'm just gonna hope my set is not super powerful. I just hope who I pick will be pretty helpful. It's usually the last two I gotta be more concerned about. I mean, I could bring Silver Wolf and still be fine because Silver Wolf can just change their skills and I can just bap them easy. And I have a tank. Let's just bring Argentine and see what happens. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need him. Watch, we're gonna be totally not needing him. Alright. 7 has made for you a custom dice with many new dice faces. I'll teach you how to assemble the dice. Faceless go. Select here. See the recommendations here? Okay. If you don't know what to choose, just follow the recommendation. Let's go for this dice face here. And go here. They're doing the same thing. Switch. You now have new dice effects. Your custom dice just go more powerful. Piece of cake, right? Custom dice will make your exploration easier, much more fun in the future. And you can get even more dice faces and for your gameplay. Okay. Keep going, don't stop. And inside we go. Whoop. Level. Alright. Trotter. Okay, at the first phase, Blessing Trotter begin. Okay. Have I mentioned this already? Since we optimize the concept of calculation, we were concerned your brain might get affected. Therefore, we made a real-time monitoring tool, the intra-congestion. You must always pay attention to the intra-congestion. Otherwise, you might lose control and turn into a robot. Cool! I'm kidding. Alright, here are the trailblazers secrets. Don't forget to collect some IPC secrets along the way. I'll leave them in your hands. Progression bar, check the top board. Secrets, as she said. Secrets are divided into trailblaze secrets and Aeon secrets. Trailblaze click to view their trigger criteria. Aeon secrets can only be unlocked after collecting all trailblaze secrets on the same plane. Understood? You'll get the hang of intra-congestion later. Let's keep going for now. This is an intra-congestion domain where you can adjust congestion value, and we were just talking about, thus helping you collect more secrets of the universe. Okay. Part of me is like, I just want to go in there and kind of bad. Lucky for me, I'm a green. Alright, knowing me, I like to speed things up, so... Creations. I mean, I probably could have just did it myself without wasting ultimate, but holy cow, the damage! Okay. Alrighty, I won't complain with that. After character defeat a target enemy, restores HP. I will take that. Okay, welcome, Angel. Stefan asked me to give you a thorough breakdown of those custom dice. Hedera doesn't seem to be in the mood to explain much. According to him, the dice is actually a shell of Intel Tehran, and you can attach your emotions, thoughts, memories, and charms to it. So this dice is Interon. It's just customizable. It's just a customizable dice. Yeah, that's it. Hedera replies. Just enjoy it and give your feedback to Stefan. Keep going, Angel. Hedera says, turning the screen off. Keep going, she says. Alright. Look, this is a dice face you just put on. Keep collecting more dice faces, assemble them however you like. It's so much fun. Okay. Strange. Well, this is a new one. Alright, everyone is here. Hedera clears her throat. It says we finally gathered at the Cogito hair salon in the mechanical city, though it's just a simulation now. Let's get a haircut. Oops, sorry. We've got to talk about something while getting our hair done. Affirmation. We need to consistently reaffirm our interest congestion during our journey in the simulated universe, says Skrullo. Angel, we wonder, well, your intra-congestion has changed during this wonderful trip. Okay, is swayed by the test. You'll see for yourself. That's a machine, and that's not what we hope to see. Okay. Fixie to increase your congestion value. Look over here. After you click the option, the right you can preview your value. This is how you can preview how much choice will impact your congestion value. Okay. The memories of your surface, Grim smiles and sinks deep in thought. Once upon a time, the inorganic lives were not at odds, and they would sometimes find themselves hardly distinguishable. He fishes out several components from his pocket. These are emotional components, and some, my machine friends, reside within them, and you can pick one of your souvenir. I mean, not that there's a choice. Okay. Interesting. And I got an achievement. Did that say what I thought it said about Deus? Like mocking that moment there? Alright. Just going straight. I am not dictating around. Straight and narrow path. Foxy and Dancer. She tells me to shush. Just so you guys know, I apologize if I don't read all of this. It's like I'm kind of used to seeing this card, and it's like, do I do it or do I don't? There's currently a 30% chance to draw a test. Okay, I'll take my chances. Ah. You wiped blood off the tongue. You're very disappointed. Ready for another one? And 50 fragments. Okay. How long should I gamble? 100%! Hey, 100%. When a catcher is hit, gain 4 spheres that all allies split incoming damage. No, thank you. Alright. Melt it. Alright, so who do we got a bat? Who do we got a bat? I see a battle coming. Maybe. You find the neighbor terrifying. It seems like you have to choose between its two personalities. Her name is Sal. The older one is a demon, Leo. The younger one is the angel. Which one do you want as your new neighbor? Sal's the older one is the demon. One Creo and all characters lose 20%. I'll take my 20%. It's fine. Will appear frequently. Nice. 20% is really not so bad. Okay. Just want to see what happens at the end.
We can get closer.
Ah. Okay, my choice is not too bad, who I wanted.
Let's wait and see.
Alright, time for Blaze back. Dapping with Blaze.
Repay!
Oh. Okay, looks like the simulated universe is getting a bit messy. I need to find Stefan to fix this bug. Sorry, Angel. You just gotta stick with it for now. During the boss fight, the third plane of resonance extrapolation will occur. Okay, we'll simulate time's path of resonance. Serious impacts all. Oh boy, so it does some damage. Okay, and so it's kind of like the swarm. Like you'll end up fighting different type of bosses. You don't have to. But more deadly.
Our fortune is clouded. Converge and awaken.
Until I see that I will protect all beauty!
Thank God that the ultimate's so powerful. That was a good thing I picked that.
Beauty is eternal!
Dang, God, the thing's over before it even began. Ah, that was a good choice. Okay, nice. You got your intra-congestion perfectly collaborated. Well done. Since your brain activity has fallen within the system required range, a new secret has been explored. Keep your intra-congestion within the target range every time you explore. You can unlock more secrets. Okay. Passed. According to the test, you're qualified for the organic life. Emotions, Neil thoughts, Neil sense. Okay. My name is Ender True. I'm trying. Zasalo. Okay. We can call him Zassa. Kidding, Zasalo. Alright, I'll be good. And I'm a gold container. Container. 7, where the people believed in the masked fools. Okay. Arm shield you from the rain. It will be company for you for the rest of the journey. Now please choose your type. Okay. What type of machine are you? A screw? Fine, we'll just You're from the Empire of Rupert. Overcome by a sense of pride. You'll be a strong warrior as you have technology. Please believe that you contain unlimited potential. Okay. May His Imperial Majesty bless you. Okay, breaks into a hearty laugh, and I look forward to seeing your development. Have a great trip. Interesting. Okay, that's a very interesting thing here. Whoa! Which Aeon will I have an audience with this time? I haven't been back here since the beginning of the game. Ah, so awesome. What's this gathering? Hedera snorts. Everyone got their own agenda. It's so hard to get people to work together. We still have to rely on the simulated universe in the end. I mean, when we do pay our respects to Noahs. Honestly though, I doubt I can restore their brain. I just want to see them again. Hold on, Stefan hasn't connected yet. Ranmei says. Don't wait for those who are late. I can see him? If you wait, he won't appear. I know this little brat, Hedera sighs. We need to scare him. Stefan Lloyd, can you hear me? Come out and meet Angel. For the simulated universe, don't be afraid. Ranmei and Screwlum are not here. You see a suspicious shadow appearing. Why did he grow a beard? Okay. Yes, that's right. Reassurance, Stefan. Hedera stifles a smile. Get used to it, as we all have to coodle him. He loves the middle-aged look. Still twirling, and he wraps his finger generally around his overall buttons. But when he locks eyes with you, he still hides behind Hedera in fear. Compliment his cute avatar. No, you have to say that his avatar is mature. But what kind of middle-aged person even wears overall? Hedera smiles midway, though her sentence, Stefan wants me to say thank you. The next time we meet, I'll try to get Stefan to take his disguise off. Hedera clears her throat. Screwlum, you there? I never left. Screwlum says, Angel allowed me to escort you. My deepest gratitude. My comrades in science. With the current research of Noahs, I hope we can unearth the history of these machine monarchs and investigate the source. Oh boy. The simulated universe journey begins this very second. Are you in a life story or that you do not know of? The PC is wary due to two emperors' wars to this day, but I have always endeavored to bridge relationships between machine and man. Everyone knows the squirrel extraordinary merts. Hedera is lavish with her praise. Alright, we will adjourn the meet and greet here. It's getting late and we should set off, Angel, but I have to remind you, unlike Tazaroth, every genius here has paid the respects to Nois. So we know. We know that this trip will be Adris. Ron May finishes her sentence, and she coldly adds because our every step treads right into their calculation. Including this experiment, I don't mind. Hedera dissipate that in things. I'm an alpha! I got an achievement! Wow! I'm an alpha. Okay. Where's the kitty? I wanna see cute kitties. Just kidding. Alright. You're back. What do you think? Who's this beside you? Okay, anyways. I don't see much difference. Well, you can give Stefan your feedback. This is our guest from Strategic Investment Department of IPC. Hi, Angel. I was appointed by Miss Pearl, P45, to discuss our cooperations with Madame Hedera on behalf of the Strategic Investment Department. We heard that the simulated universe would do research on the first Emperor's War next. Miss Pearl is quite interested, as an Emperor's War happened in the same era when Boulder Star Trade War took place. Strategic investment development is relatively new compared to the other departments in the IPC, so we have no first-hand experience of the history. And now the best and the brightest of our department are traveling around the galaxy to settle bad debts stemming from the cancer of all worlds. We need more historical data for that. We'd like to support the Simulated Universe project and purchase the devoration data related to the IPC. Who is Pearl? No idea. Scrollum seems to have mentioned it before, so it's likely to be an Interon. Frankly, the Emperor's War was so long ago that I don't think it will be any help to modern investments, unless they've run out of things to gossip about in the office. Just want to read about the IPC Bank when it was first established. Or forget it. I'm not interested in corporate conflicts. Since they're willing to pay for it, I see no reason to stop. This is an interesting proposal, so I'll say yes. Do your best and keep collecting IPC secrets. Okay. Complete Perquay mission to unlock this gameplay. Okay, so I do need to finish this. Alright, at least now I understand what the IPC secrets thing is. I don't think that's really related to this. The golden gears thing. So I'll just go here and carry on. And we will see what this is all about. I was just
Ron
curious.
May. A name that's both new and familiar.
Okay. As I almost forgot how to get Alright, so story time. Like, literally story time.
I thought Member 4, Poka Kakamond, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
You're back!
Of course! This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Is Ronmei a great person?
That's like asking, is Herda a great person? The answer is obvious.
Miss
no.
Ronmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ronmei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Where is Ronmei right now?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Okay, invited spill. Looks like we're in for some juicy news. Oh. Got the deals. Don't leak this from the chat. Ronmei is coming to the space station. She's already here. You're getting slow with your gossip. You really are something, but we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Ronmei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the genius, so all our work was for nothing? Why didn't you give a heads up ahead of time? Hedera also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot, special treatment. It's okay. It's okay, other big shots will show up sooner or later. I'll be waiting then. Apparently, Miss Ronmei, personally, isn't all that great. Word is there ever a genius who's normal? Screwlum seems pretty chill. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. Is it me, or did the chat in here, in this game, got a little slower, or did I just increase my reading a little bit? Because last time I tried to read in here in Honkai Star Rail, it was like, whoa! I will wait for the conversation to finish. Alright. Alright, so we need to go to... I can teleport here. Which... I mean, even though it was a straight line...
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Whoa.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen.
Whoa.
I like perfect experimental specimens.
I could be evil about this. There's a bit of cake on the corner of your mouth.
Oh, really?
Huh?
I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views.
It just blew me off.
It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
I feel like she's just wants me to take. Okay, alright. Sure, I'll take a bite. Then you could say I have cake on my mouth.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too.
I feel like it could have been a trap. I'm just eating her cake.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Only that it's about biology?
No. My research area is short stories about toilets. What's going on? What am I talking about?
Whoa, bro, wait a minute.
I see. What a cute hobby.
I shouldn't have ate that cake!
But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
Bruh, she just...
Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
What did you do to me? What did you... No, what did you do to
The
me?
dessert was tasty. I would like more.
Oh my gosh! She made me...
Why can't I say what I want to say?
Bruh.
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe.
No, that's not what I asked.
Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult, but it was touching and enthralling as well.
Can you imagine
My
Blade
apologies.
telling the truth with
It
this?
appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert.
I knew it.
It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me.
Great.
Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish.
Problem?
Yes. Problems wrought by my own hand. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
You could try trusting me, you know.
I do trust you.
If you do trust me, why you make me use truth serum with the cake? Why don't you want them? Why don't you want them?
This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
Okay.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Okay.
As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like the no man's land I ventured to in the past.
You do research
Yes. My mother and I once spent 11 long polar nights there.
there? Okay. So I need to go here. Gonna get cute little... Oops. Animals there.
Are there other matters?
Oh, don't be like that, Blade. We're going on an adventure!
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
You're so cute! Can I get an autograph?
What? Oh my
So,
gosh.
I really can't say anything about her.
But even though it's supposed to be the truth?
Autograph? What are you on about? You're freaking me out! I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here. Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Okay. To the storage room.
There are so many people. This seems to be the place.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ranmei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Ting-tu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients. We need to add some other good stuff in, but don't go overboard.
Fine. IQ.
And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ranmei makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Ranmei's expression.
Yikes! Take a look at what you just cultivated.
What the heck did I just make? Okay. I just made a little flame thing.
I heard Madame Ranmei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Still can't.
Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Well, that's it's fine.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best. Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ranmei's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ranmei.
What about what?
Who? Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ranmei has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
Who hired this actor? I love this. Spray graffiti. Okay. Let's switch graffiti types. Alright. I think I understand. Do blue. Wait, I still need to spray? wow.
So this is the little life form Ronmei made?
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius. A genius among geniuses!
Wow, it made his voice.
That was way too risky.
That was woofing? Why did it sound like a cat?
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ronmei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ronmei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ronmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ronmei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
Alright.
Good! You have great taste! You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ronmei's recognition and have been working so hard. Of course! It's not like we have any followers of gray bean paste here. All the ones who came here to stir up trouble have been converted by us. They went from refusing molten cheese tart to loving it. This is called conceptual annexation of taste. It's genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Ronmei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love. Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops.
Oh dear.
That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
Okay. You could throw those little monsters here. Are you serious? This is a one-way passage with other inn connected to the storage zone is extremely safe. Okay.
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame Herta do? Absolutely nothing. Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
That before I...
Duty is eternal!
It opens its innocent eyes wide. You now have to explain to it that this has to be done in order to send it back to Rome. Confess, why are you stirring up trouble in the space station? Seems to believe that that only by being passionate can it earn Rame's approval. It seems resentful for being unqualified life form. It seems eager to achieve great things. It wants to fully embrace its own philosophy and is inviting you to join in. You have to be firm, believing that this is the best place. Okay, tenderly? May's little life form was ruthlessly flushed down John, and it will be safely transported to the storage zone. Angel, how's your progress? Sorry to interrupt. Come back first. An emergency come up that requires your help. Okay.
You're here.
Oh, whoops. There we go.
Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me.
Why with me?
I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check. Alright, let's go.
Hi, Ron May! I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herda, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
Dr. Primitive?
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ronmei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ronmei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
The simulated universe is my home. I'm speaking nonsense again.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ronmei?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
Got to hit her,
What's wrong? You're not leaving. Depends on who they are.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation. Knowledge flows within it. Dr. Primitive's true identity is not known to me. His previous transgressions against humanity lead some to conclude he may be an inorganic entity. Affirmation. All beings, organic or otherwise, should value peace.
It can't be Dr. Ratio,
It
is it?
appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done. I was simply being overly cautious. It is a habit of mine. Apologies. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public. And now my headache is stored there. There's much you don't know about the space station, and even more about Herta. But there is some information I can give you. That place is also used to welcome non-humanoid visitors, and has a shuttle that connects to outer space. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, Assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
Okay, and before I do that, I just want you guys to know, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I will be sure to continue on this chapter, and I cannot wait to see what is in store, so I'll catch you guys definitely on the next episode. Until then, bye guys!